I don't think you could have shoved any more in this box.
You'd say you didn't need his help.
I just think it's...
Oh, hang on. Slipping.
Is that one of ours?
Yeah, I grabbed it on my way to the mates the other night. Don't worry, I'll square it up with Jenny.
Morning. Need a hand?
Didn't need daisies, but thanks.
Ah, and that's gratitude for you.
Actually, have you got a minute?
I'll meet you up at the bank.
No, you won't. I'm going to get my nails done. I'll drop it in the doorway, and you should be quick or it'll get nicked, and you'll have to report it to yourselves.
That red car lead, any luck?
Dead end?
I was really hoping we'd find something with it.
Nope. I would have told you if we had. You see as though you're meant to be off work today. Stop asking.
Got a spillage?
No, Timothy, and I know you're probably tired, but can you please notice when you miss the ball next time?
I didn't.
And be careful with my special muesli. I know I encourage you to eat more fibre, but seriously.
Well, this is the first time I've been down here this morning. And you know me, I'm as regular as clockwork in that department.
What, you didn't come down while I was in the shower?
No?
Well, who spilt this then?
Come to think of it, I did hear a bit of rustling at midnight. Maybe we've got a mouse or something.
Really, Tim? Just own up to it.
I'm serious. If I didn't do it and you didn't do it, maybe we have got a mouse that's in need of extra roughage.
I hope you're not lying to me.
You know me, love. I never tidy up after myself. If it was me, where's the bowl and spoon?
Oh, hi.
Hi. I hope you don't mind about David.
Yeah, sure.
Max tells me that you asked if you could come stay with us when your time at the foster placement was up.
I don't want to cause any problems.
No, well, I wanted to come speak to you face to face because it's not really an easy answer.
I get it. Don't worry. I'll sort something out.
No, what I mean is we don't know where we'll be when that time comes. I mean, we don't even know if we'll be in the house. But wherever we are, you know, if you and Baby wanted to stay with us, you're more than welcome.
What, you do that for us?
Well, yeah, I mean, we can't be both on the streets, can we?
I don't know what to say.
By the time you're ready to leave the foster place, we'll have a better understanding, but don't worry, we'll sort something out.
Thanks, David. We both appreciate it.
Well, mine's milk with 2 sugars. And if you want to win any awards with Shona, then get her the odd cakey bun every now and again. Seems to trigger her amnesia, doesn't it? And she forgets all the bad stuff that you've just done.
Right, so that's your secret, is it? Wondered how you got this far.
I know, it's been a constant surprise to me and all.
Whatever you're reading, can I suggest you stop?
It's for the grief cafe drop-in tomorrow. Friends come over with some leaflets to hand out, and they're all wrong.
What do you mean, wrong?
Well, I don't agree with the advice that they're giving.
Well, it's grief, isn't it? Everyone handles it differently. I'm sure it can't be that bad.
But they've got to be perfect.
Hello?
Only me.
Come on. Well, maybe you should just postpone it rather than stressing. And if you need time to get everything ready.
Morning, all. That answers my first question. I was going to see if you wanted to get some lunch later, but I suppose you're off out with the cool kids?
Well, Todd calls for fools and geek is chic. But yes, I am off out. Rain check?
Yeah. Oh, brekkie tomorrow? I just want to spend some time with you before the launch party.
Honestly, I am fine. But yeah, brekkie sounds really nice.
And how's Billy today?
Yeah, fine.
Liar. No, he's stressing over this grief group he's organising.
Yeah, about that, should you not be maybe attending one of those, not running it?
It's my job. It's what I do. I comfort people in their hour of need.
Yeah, but Todd's got a point. I mean, what if something sets you off?
I can do my job.
I'm sure you can. All I'm saying is, heaven forbid something happened to Mum, I'd want to be on the receiving end of a sympathetic funeral service rather than leading one.
I'm fine.
Okay. See you later then.
Mind if I make myself a brew while I'm here?
Ah, great timing. You can do the box.
Good morning to you too. How was movie night?
Yeah, it was good. Watched The Holiday.
Oh, the one that Kit was pretending to love. Yeah, Jenny told me about it.
Did she know?
Yeah, you didn't know why he bigged it up in the first place, right?
I don't know, Ryan, and I don't care.
Because I told him that it was your favourite film, whilst he was pumping me for information about you.
He's already come clean about it. So what you're trying to achieve? At least he's making the effort.
Effort would have been asking you directly, but he asked me, which means that he could trick you. And it's manipulative, but hey, if deception is what you're looking for in a man, who am I to judge? Just don't come crying to me when all the lies come rolling in. Yeah?
Well, I don't mean to be rude, but I need to leave.
I haven't finished my tea yet. That kettle's like a nuclear furnace.
Do you really need to stay to have one?
Yes. And while I drink the rest, you can tell me what you think you're playing at.
Excuse me?
Grief group, addiction classes. Might as well add Zumba and life drawing to your repertoire. Actually, why not combine the two? Grief group and Zumba. I know you're sad, but you can wiggle and jiggle the grief away. Probably make you bishop for thinking like that.
Just get out. I don't need you coming round here making fun of me. And I did ask you to give me some space.
And there you are, finally. Because the Billy we know, he's been MIA. Shouting at me, I'd take that any day of the week. At least it means you're in the room, present.
Please, just go.
I'll go when you come back from wherever you've gone in your head. You might think that detaching yourself from the world's the answer, but it's not.
I don't want to talk about it.
You've got to, Billy. You know that. It's there in your leaflets. Number 1 with a bullet, talk. If not to me, then someone. Did you even notice Summer when she was here?
She's fine. You two were joking about geeks or something.
She's drowning, Billy. You both are. But at least she's looking for a lifeboat.
Do you really think that I want to be this busy? After months of looking after Paul, day after day, do you not think I need a break?
Then take one.
I can't have one! People depend on me! And this is no way filling the void that Paul has left. Nothing can, ever. But this is my darkest valley. And I will fear no evil. Because I know that God is by my side. He is my rod, my staff. He is my lifeboat. Always has been and always will be.
I can't stop because I'm in the middle of a food apocalypse.
Well, I won't keep you. They delivered this to me by mistake.
Oh.
Are you getting rid of all of this?
Yeah, having a bit of a clear out.
But isn't that extremely wasteful?
Yeah. No. Okay, but please don't tell anyone, because I don't want anyone to think that we're unclean, but we might have a mouse.
A mouse? Or a rat?
How dirty do you think we are? No, a mouse. Anyway, we're going to catch it soon, because Tim's gone out to get a trap.
But the food, it seems such a waste.
Well, I'm into pre-cut veg, but not pre-nibbled. Can't take the risk.
What about your sealed items? We donate any leftovers to a local charity. I could pass on your unopened items. The council is sending the mayor over next week as a thank you for what we've donated so far.
Did you say the mayor?
Yeah, honorary visit.
Well, then, of course you should give them our food as a contribution. But please tell them it's from us. Leave out the mouse part.
How charitable of you.
Didn't mean to make you jump. Forgot to give my keys back.
On the fireplace is fine.
What you doing hiding back here?
I'm not hiding, processing.
Sounds fun. Do you want to talk about it?
Ryan told me that you grilled him for all the information you could get on me.
Is this about the film? I was laughing about it yesterday.
Not just about the film. Stuff about me.
So I asked him a few questions. I can't even remember half of what he said.
That's manipulative, Kit. And it's a slippery slope from that to controlling.
Daisy, I wasn't trying to trick you. I really like you. Of course I'm going to try and find out things to get you chatting. What else am I meant to do?
You know, Ryan and Daniel have both warned me about you.
Both your exes, I wonder why. Expecting them to roll out the red carpet for us, were you?
Don't do that. Don't play this like it's my fault. This is red flag behaviour.
It was one little white lie after chatting to your dopey ex who was too thick to understand what I was asking him. He was scoring an own goal right in front of me. I weren't just going to dive and save it, was I? I've held my hands up. I've been honest. What else am I meant to do?
It wasn't just one lie, though, was it? Let's talk about that whiskey bottle that I spotted in your box. Because Jenny noticed it was missing a month ago, not the other night. So do you want to explain that one? Excuse me, we're in the middle of a conversation.
Yeah, no, it's finished.
Not until I get an answer. Kit, you can't just leave.
Watch me.
Who do you think you are?
Funny. I was about to ask you the same thing. Get out of the way of the door. Sorry.
Clearly you're not, so just leave.
It was the night of Paul's funeral.
Why didn't you just say?
Admit that I couldn't cope. To someone I like.
Your brother just died. And so soon after your mum.
You know, I only just met him and then he's gone. I felt like a fraud. Grieving for a brother I hardly knew.
You knew him well enough to be upset. No one's going to judge you for that.
I couldn't process it, so I reached for the bottle.
If there's anyone in the world who understands the pain of losing a brother, it's me.
Yeah, David were dead nice about it. I know it doesn't sort things out completely, but knowing they're there for me, you know, it means a lot.
Yeah, it's one less thing for you to worry about.
Yeah, well, I just need to concentrate on the foster placement first. It's probably best not looking too far ahead. That's never done me much good.
Morning, all.
Good morning.
How was this, taking a break from work?
No, it's not work. I'm trying to get us festival tickets as a surprise for Betsy, but my Wi-Fi's down at home.
What? You at a festival with your face painted, dancing, waving your hands in the air like you just don't care.
Betsy really wants to go, and clearly I've not been winning Mum of the Year of late, so I'm hoping this will get me back in the good books.
It will.
Yeah.
Honestly, she's lucky to have you.
Yeah, well, when I fail to get these tickets, I'll let you plead my case for me.
Okay.
Roy's let me loiter here while I play refresh roulette.
Oh, sounds like fun.
Yeah, well, unless you've got any better ideas, this is my only option.
I have, as it happens, yeah, and it really does involve better Wi-Fi, so... Do you need a coffee?
Yeah, please.
Okay, I'll get 2 coffees and then we'll go get your tickets.
All right.
Dee Dee, wait. Please don't go because of me. Look, I get it. you know, why we can't come and stay with you. And it's fine, just... I don't want to be awkward about it. I'd hate that.
It's not awkward. Promise.
Good. Because I might be going to stay at Max's. After the foster placement, obviously, but... David and Sean already agreed.
Well, that's great.
Yeah, well, I best get back to Frankie. Thanks for everything.
No worries, Laurie.
See you later.
Hey. No, Dee Dee, please just wait. I'm glad I bumped into you. I wanted to apologise for accusing Ronnie about the car. Kit said the lead, it didn't go anywhere, so...
I don't particularly care to hear your apology, Lisa.
Are you ever going to take off that hoodie?
Nope.
Hey, how are we? Hey, I was thinking, how about we get this appointment over and done with, and then found a nice place to take for lunch. And don't worry, there's plenty on the menu that you should be okay with.
Oh, imagine that. Someone planning nice lunch trips for me. No, thank you. I'd rather just get back.
Might do you good. Give you a chance to get out of that grotty hoodie.
I don't want to, okay? So can we just go and get this out of the way so I can come back, please?
Yeah, whatever. Just a suggestion, but we'll do whatever you want to do. So.
I really appreciate you letting me be here.
There's better Wi-Fi in here, isn't there? And plus, you won't have to put up with people coming in and out of the cafe. Not that this place is much less of a circus.
I'd choose to work here of the station any day. You don't get drunk people trying to kick cell doors down.
Oh, you'd be surprised. We've had a few liquid lunch incidents here over the years, I tell you.
Why won't they just open the link?
Oh, come on, it'd be worth it when you see Betsy's face when she knows she's going. Incoming.
What are you doing here?
Well, your mum is undercover to find out who's been stealing our biscuits. My money's on Sally, but you never know.
Oh, seriously?
Yes, seriously. It is not none of your business. In fact, take this and go and get us some lunch for later. What do you fancy?
Really, it should be me treating you.
Oh, no, you can do it next time.
Right, okay. Yeah, I'll have a doner kebab with all the trimmings and a can of iron brew.
I was thinking more along the lines of sushi and a bottle of kombucha.
No, honestly, it's a little slice of heaven.
I'll take your word for that. Still get me some sushi on the way back, eh?
Right, this is so weird.
Well, you learn something new every day. Kebabs, eh?
You've never been on a stakeout.
Really? Just like an all-night stop tape with Kurt count?
4 hours in a car, and trust me, you'd chew my arm off for one. The dirtier and nastier, the better.
Yeah, well, each their own.
Yeah, sushi, though, raw fish.
And considerably less heartburn.
Yeah.
Oh, she's not texted you already, has she?
No, I've got to go to the station. They probably got my phones back, so... Right, I'll be as quick as I can. And hey, don't you dare touch my lunch if it arrives.
Oh, I'll try my best not to.
See you later.
Thanks for the wake-up, Jigs.
You're very welcome.
Oh, that looks like a bit of a contraption. Sally told me about a little visitor.
Do you think they might get scared in here?
If I might suggest, the best deterrent for a rodent is a cat.
No chance. Sally'd never stop moaning about the hairs in the shag pile.
Oh, once you catch it, you could keep it as a pet. Give it a name.
What, like Malcolm?
Yes.
Nah, Sally'd never go for it. I just don't want him getting frightened, you know.
The sound of it, either Malcolm gets evicted or you do.
Mason? Are you okay?
This is looking great, Bethany. How are you finding the daily maintenance?
Yeah, fine.
Well, that's not... I'm not... You barely left the flat.
Yes, I have. Okay, maybe not that much.
Look, this is a big adjustment, but I've seen so many young people go through this. More than you might imagine. This is a group, before you roll your eyes. These guys are living life to the absolute max.
Thanks. No, probably just a quiet one. I think tomorrow's going to be a little bit full on, so I might just curl up with a book. No, thanks, though. Have a nice evening. And if anything good happens, text me, yeah? All right, bye. Oh, I'm glad you were home. I didn't have to juggle my key and the phone. Just stay away from me.
I'm not here to hurt you.
Well, then just get out! Get out!
Hey, Summer. It's all right. He's with me.
Why would you leave him in our flat on his own?
Before we start, this isn't a friendly chat.
I wasn't aware we were friends.
I need to ask you a few questions on the record. Would you prefer to do it in a room with it recorded as it is your right?
Is this a wind-up or are you being serious?
Please don't make this any more awkward than it already is.
Right, well, you better just get on with it then.
They've analysed your phone.
Okay, and?
A text message you composed but never sent has been discovered on your personal phone. A message intended for Joel Deering. Do you remember writing it?
Yeah, well, what does it matter? Because I didn't send it. Kit, I write my shopping list on my phone. It doesn't mean to say I'm going to buy everything on the list.
Dear Swain, on the night of Joel Deering's murder, you wrote a threatening message to the victim telling him in no uncertain terms to stay away from your daughter, or you would be the end of him. A message that shows motive for wanting him dead. I have to ask you, where were you on the night Joel Deering died?
Telling me to calm down. I came home to find some random man alone in our flat.
All right. Sorry, sweetheart. I probably should have texted.
Yeah, you should have.
Well, the thing was, I met Wayne. At one of these things that I've been helping out at. So, Wayne, could you give us a minute?
Oh, yeah, of course, boss. I'll just use the,
We're talking about the addicts group, right?
Yeah, but we got talking, and he knew Paul from the Dog and Gun.
What, so you decided to just bring him home with you?
No, but yes, but for a reason. We got chatting. It turns out he's a builder, well, a trainee builder, so a labourer, and he's offered to help remove the extra handrails that Ed fitted.
If I can grab that screwdriver, boss, I'll get cracking with that rail. Cheers.
I never heard Paul talk about someone called Wayne.
Yeah, well, me neither, but...
Honestly, Billy, sometimes I think you're too trusting for your own good.
All right, well, I don't like to say this, but I think sometimes you can be a little too judgmental.
Well, it's not judgmental if you're right. And for what it's worth, I don't see him and Paul being friends. See you later.
Can't believe you left it on your phone.
Well, there was no reason not to. Look, I wrote it because of how he was getting in Roy's face.
Seems a bit angry.
Well, I was angry. I thought if he was capable of doing that to Roy Cropper, then maybe my daughter would be next. I just wanted to mark his card, that's all. Anyway, I didn't send the flaming text, so...
Well, we both know that doesn't matter. Shows you you're furious with a man who was later found dead and you threatened him.
It's just words and I didn't send it.
Do you have an alibi?
Oh, you're not serious.
Oh, do you?
Yes, I have an alibi. I was at the hospital.
Really? First I've heard.
Oh, sorry about that. I didn't think I was going to be accused of murder, so...
No one's accusing you. Why were you there?
There was a mugging. I intervened and got hurt in the process, so...
When were you discharged?
I don't know, round about 11-ish. I'm sure they'll confirm.
Well, the problem is, that was before Joel left his voice note.
If you say so.
I do. So I guess you have no alibi after all.
And now she's getting a visit from the mayor for donating food that she was going to chuck out anyway.
So?
It's not generosity, is it? If you're giving away something you don't even want.
Sorry, is there a point to this? Only what Yasmin does with the leftover lentils doesn't pique my interest whatsoever, on any level.
No, sorry, it's just got me thinking.
About what, dare I ask?
Well, actually, about our unwanted knickers.
Oh, you want us to donate our old pants?
No, not our knickers, the ones that are in the reject bin.
I'm not sure who would want them either.
Well, I've been online, there's loads of charities.
Well, they're rejects for a reason, Sal.
I mean, most of them have not got crotches.
Well, obviously I'd operate quality control, pick out the ones that work. After all, every one of us has to do our duty to help the less fortunate.
Oh, yes, bravo, bravo.
Does that mean that I can take what I like then?
Yes, knock yourself out. And, say hello to the mayor for me, would you?
I'm not doing it for that.
Close the door, Sal.
Sorry, any chance I can shoot off? Thing is,
Girl.
just seriously. You are the best.
Telling me.
Hey, listen, just a heads up. I think Costello's gonna suspend you.
Because of the text. Listen, I totally get why we had to have our little chat.
I expect if you was in my boots, you'd do the same thing.
Probably. And I'm sorry that the red car ended up a dead end as well. You know, but I suppose you have to ask yourself why I'd put so much effort into finding it if I was guilty.
Like you say, though, it was a dead end.
Now that we're finally by ourselves, no nurse, no cab driver, do you want to tell me exactly why you've not said 2 words to me since we left?
Why? For somebody that's meant to be intelligent, you are incredibly stupid sometimes.
Right. So I suppose you're annoyed with me for telling her that you're struggling with the stoma. What is the point of lying, Bethany? It's what she's there for.
Because it wasn't your place to say anything. You were supposed to be there to support me.
I was supporting you. I was making sure that you get
You were
all-
taking away my control of the situation.
Well, you're not in control, Bethany. That's the point.
Right, okay. So you thought you'd step in and try and fix things for me. Wow, what would I do without you?
That wasn't my intention, and you know it.
Just like you knew I wasn't ready to talk about this, but you went ahead and you did it anyway.
I didn't think you'd be
Yeah,
this...
exactly. You didn't think and you didn't care. I'm gonna go and lie down.
Okay, fine. I'll go, shall I? Give you some space.
Fine.
I told the nurse that she's struggling with the stoma.
Oh, Daniel.
What? I'm trying to help.
Well, I know, but right now she's probably still in shock. This change to her body is devastating. I don't know if it was me. I know I'd be struggling to be positive about it.
Exactly, which is why...
Look, do you not think that I want to make all of this better for her? I mean, seeing her like this is breaking my heart, but she has to do things in her own time. This is a huge thing.
I do know that.
I just don't think that either of us can know how she really feels. I think we have to let her take the lead.
Yeah, you're right. You're both right. You tell her I said I'm sorry.
I'm sure she'll come round.
I hope so.
I just wanted to reassure you that Tim is on the case.
Oh, a text would have been... Look, I really do have to get to work.
Well, he will message you when he's caught one.
Mice live in groups, so I'm afraid that'll be just the tip of the iceberg. Like, according to Roy, a female mouse can have 25 to 50 babies in a year.
Oh, what us women go through. Anyway, while you're here, I think I should mention that the Gazette has been in touch and they want to do a piece on the charity work that I'm doing at Underworld.
I beg your pardon, charity work?
Well, it just seems criminal to me that every month we're throwing away hundreds of pairs of pants just because they're not perfect. I mean, which of us is?
Quite.
So when I told them, they insisted on sending a photographer round.
I can imagine.
And we thought, what a great way to publicise what Yasmin's doing too. You know, neighbours making a difference, nosh and knickers, that kind of thing.
Actually, the Gazette are already covering the visit to Speed Dial by the mayor.
They said that, so it's all worked out brilliantly, really.
I think they're in the shed. I mean, somewhere else.
Who?
Take that, the mice. I've seen crumbs.
That's you and your bourbons.
I'm telling you.
Well, go and check.
Well, I thought you might want to have a look.
There really is nothing to be scared of.
Well, who said anything about being scared?
Although, mice teeth never stop growing, apparently. Message me, yes?
There you go, boss. I reckon you need someone with the right tools to get that one in the bedroom off the wall.
Ah, all right. Well, thanks anyway.
Can't believe poor old Paul ended up needing all that lot. Not fair, is it? But he gave that god of yours a good rollicking.
How old was he when you two started hanging out together?
We were at school together. Not that we were there much, to be fair. Yeah, I spent a lot of time together back in the day. He's talked about the dog and gun a bit. We were only kids when we started going there. But he could handle himself, you know. Never a troublemaker, though. That's why I liked him. Cheers, Vic. You make a good brew.
Ah, well, yeah, had a lot of practice.
I don't suppose you got any grub, have you? I'm starving. Listen, if you need to shoot to the shop, I'll take another look at that rail in the bedroom. Give it a bit of welly.
Yeah.
I'll even throw in one of Dev's finest Viennese whirls for helping when I was banging on about Paul earlier.
No thanks to the whirl, although they look lovely, and you're allowed to bang on. You lost your brother. Anyway, made a nice change to have an honest conversation.
The fact that I went through all the trouble of finding out what you like has got to count for something, right?
Taking the trouble to ask me might have.
Start again. Hi, I'm Kit.
Daisy. So, Kit, apart from packing up your life, how was your day?
Good.
Is that it? Aren't you supposed to be a detective?
I am a detective. Okay. I interviewed someone about the Joel case earlier.
Ooh, who was it? Do you think they murdered him?
You don't give up, do you? You know I can't discuss an ongoing investigation.
Oh, come on. Just a little something to whet the appetite.
Okay. What I can tell you is, I think they're guilty.
But can you prove it?
Oh, believe me, I'm gonna prove it.
You could just tell he was enjoying it, especially when he told me I was getting suspended. Do you know, I just love it if they passed him over for promotion. Just love it. Oh, my God.
What?
What with all this going on, I completely forgot to go online and get those festival tickets.
Oh, yeah. Shame that. Good job I got some then.
What, you going?
No. No, I got them for you, Betsy.
You're kidding?
No.
Oh, Carla, you've got no idea how many brownie points this is going to get me.
Well, actually, I was hoping that I'd be the one getting the brownie points, you know. With Betsy, of course.
Oh, yeah, believe me, you will. Come here.
Oh.
Thank you.
Sorry. Sorry. Oh, ribs. Ribs. Yeah. Yeah, so.
Thank you. You're such a good mate.
Yeah.
You sure you don't want any, like, frozen chips with that?
No, it's fine, thanks.
Beans?
Are you on commission or something? No, I'm good with these.
All right, no problems. Bye.
Hey. All right. Oh. Our Paul loved the fish finger sarnie.
Yeah, smothered in tomato sauce.
Yeah.
Hey, I bumped into an old pal of Paul's earlier. He said that they used to look out for each other back in the day.
Oh, yeah? Who's that?
Wayne.
Wayne who?
I didn't catch his surname.
Lanky fella. Calls everyone boss.
Yes, that's the one.
Right, you stay away from him. Because the only person he looks out for is himself. He got our Paul into a lot of hot water. He's a liar. A liar and a thief.
Tim, it'll be going dark soon. It's a flaming mouse, not a moose.
Didn't you hear, Yasmin? They've got teeth that never stop growing. And what if this is like the granddad, you know, like the
Rip Van Winkle of rodents.
Honestly, I worry about you sometimes.
Imagine that. Teeth that never stop growing.
Just get on with it.
You should be more understanding, because you're not exactly a fan yourself, are you? Maybe we should get the council in.
If you want a job done, whose is that?
Well, it wasn't there the last time I looked.
There's crumbs everywhere.
Might be the mice.
What, you think the mice brought the dinner in a rucksack? Jack, I told you to put a padlock on this shed. Anyone can get in.
Well, whoever's it is, they're not going to get it back unless they fess up.
What's happened? Where's Wayne?
Well, I got home and he was gone.
Oh, well, thank God, because you were right. I just bumped into Bernie. She said that he's really bad news and that him and Paul were never friends.
Well, the thing is, my uni bag's gone too.
Have you checked your room?
No, I left it there. It's got my laptop in it.
Oh. All right, look, it's not panic. We've got insurance.
No, but it's got my essay on it. And all my handwritten notes were in my notebook.
Oh. Summer, please tell me you've backed your work up. Oh, Summer.
Make out like I'm the one who's done something wrong here. You were the one who let a stranger just wander around our flat.
Yeah, I know, and I'm not blaming you. I'm really not. Right, well, I'll just speak to your tutor.
No. The deadline is in a few days and they're not just going to let me off delivering an essay. Everything was in that bag.
Right, I'll call the police. Maybe they'll be able to find him. Is there anything else missing?
Yeah, Paul's old tablet was by my bed.
My box.
What?
It's got me watching it. All my old jewellery, the black one.
Was there anything valuable?
I'm not bothered about the jewellery. It's got Paul's ashes in it.
So I thought we could have soup for lunch or... Yeah, no, soup's great. Did you manage to have a nap? No, not really. Look, darling, I know Daniel shouldn't have said anything, but his heart is in the right place. Oh, look, please do not bite my head off, but I don't think you should be afraid to admit that you're struggling. Look, I've been looking online and it's just been saying that, you know, people with negative body image, they can get anxiety, like depression, all sorts. Look, sweetheart, I just want you to realise you are still a beautiful young woman. You can do the job that you used to do. You can do the things that you used to do. Look, okay. Right, look at these women. So they're business owners and lawyers and mothers and adventurers and swum the channel. They're all stunning, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah. Like you are. Stunning. My beautiful, beautiful girl. Just feels like I've lost someone. You know, like I'm grieving. Oh, come on. I know that there are people worse off than me. I know that. Look, right, we are all in your corner. Me, the Stoner nurse, and Daniel, okay? We're all Team Bethany. I'll call him. Daniel, it's me.
Come on in, Roy. Right, I'm gonna go pick up Lil, so can you ask Max just to stick the chips in the oven when he gets back from the shop?
Yeah, of course.
Great. See you later.
See ya. I've got to go back to the unit in a minute, Roy.
Yeah, of course. How is Frankie?
Yeah, he's good.
Well, actually, that is the reason I'm here. Dee Dee and I were wondering if there was anything you needed.
No, it's all right. The foster home provides it all, so...
Oh, essentials, yes, but we were thinking something special to wear, perhaps.
All right.
And rather than us buy you something that you didn't like, we thought perhaps you could browse online, online therapy, I believe it's called. Although I suspect it's little more than a computer-generated... I digress.
Well, that's really kind of you.
And we'd also like to offer our support during the transitional period, which we know will be extremely stressful for you. Here, a little something.
Oh, hi. How did you get to be this good?
Frankie deserves it, as do you.
I don't, Roy. I really don't.
I beg to differ.
What's up with you?
Kit.
Look, I know he's meant to be a mate of yours, but I don't trust him.
Well, to be fair, you're probably right not to.
So what you doing hanging around with him then?
Because I thought that he was all right, but...
But what?
I was telling him all this stuff about Daisy, thinking he was just being a mate. You know, just let me talk about her and that. And then he uses it to get off with her. Like he really gets her. You know, like the kindred spirits or whatever you call it.
Are you joking?
No. Totally mugged off. You know, I thought he was genuine, you know.
Hang on, does she know this?
Yeah, but he's got all the chat, hasn't he? You know? He's a pretty persuasive guy. I just hope she sees him for who he really is.
Oh, yeah, and who's that? Because if he can do this to a mate, then what else is he capable of?
Don't get me wrong, I love Jenny to bits most of the time, but having my own space, that's the dream.
Believe me, you've got it cushier. I paid my dues in flat shares. The guy who kept wearing my clothes, the Star Trek maniac, the guy who never washed.
All right, I'm a spoilt, pampered brat.
I wouldn't say that.
I would. I'd need a van just for all my lotions and potions.
And perfume. Joe Malone, Blackberry and Bay, right?
Ryan? Kit, I thought we agreed.
Just teasing.
You know, I reckon all this tough guy stuff is just an act.
Yeah?
Yeah. Beneath your hard exterior, I think there might be a beating heart.
I keep telling you, I'm one of the good guys. And if you let me buy you a drink for helping me out on that.
What, I might be able to see it for myself? I don't know.
We've just established I'm one of the good ones.
All right. Why not?
We don't want to do this, mate.
Yeah.
Why is that? Because if you do, I'll have to tell your colleagues about how you planted evidence. It's got Nathan Curtis in the frame.
Says who?
He was my client, remember? I believed him when he said he was framed. Just one single hair.
You've got no proof.
Yeah, but the thing is, are you willing to take that chance? It looks like it's a stalemate, mate.
Investigating a dark new case, Parminder Nagra stars in the new series of D.I. Ray, and you can stream all episodes now on ITVX, along with the brilliant new drama based on the best-selling novel The Killing Kind, available to stream now. On the way tonight, Desperate to Escape, all new Until I Kill You, continues next.